Here is how Mold Simulator implements the ISO 6946 air layer types. Simplified, unventilated, slightly ventilated, well ventilated. Detailed model, assign 6946 to 4 unventilated and 6946 D to unventilated air layer cavity materials. Here we use the simplified method, a material with a specific thermal conductivity. Get the right conductivity with the R button, selecting ISO 6946 unventilated air layer. Make sure to use the correct heat flow direction. Now, assign the missing boundary conditions and simulate. Slightly ventilated layers are surface resistances. Mold Simulator finds the right value. Air entering the layer comes from the external environment. External layers are needed for this value but must be excluded before simulating. Grouping them makes toggling easy. Do not assign any material to the air layer. This is very important. We also need a section element crossing the whole component. Let's create a boundary condition that we'll use on the layer's surface. The air layer will be a constant surface resistance. The double arrow button opens the ISO 6946 surface resistance algorithms. External environment resistance. Air comes from there. Set air layer type to ISO 6946 slightly ventilated air layer to enable all inputs. Configuration is key. External layers resistance and air layer thickness. Mold Simulator detected this automatically. Just pick the proper list item. Mold Simulator computed the surface resistance. We're ready to use it. A warning asks to add this boundary to a couple for mold check, not needed, so we disable mold features. Before simulating, disable the external layers. To change the computed resistance value, re-enable the external layers. Some algorithm properties default to the environments. Customize them by setting air layer surface parameters to customized. You can also set the configuration manually. Again, we have to disable the external layers before simulating. Also, ISO 6946 well-ventilated air layers are represented by surface resistances. This time, we need much less parameters to compute it. Just set air layer type to ISO 6946 well-ventilated air layer